Kia ora. That means well-being to you. Pehana means how are you. Taku ingoa, my name is Kahu. The reason that I am kōrero talking to you is that I am applying for the lottery waka, which is van. At the moment there is no mobility waka in Tāgawa, so I have to rent a waka from Whangarei. This helps me to go into all my mahi work at the kohanga reo, the CAB, kura kaupapa, and my 36 grandchildren, who all I'm encouraging with te reo, which is the language, and as well as helping me with the sign language. We are trying to put the sign language together at the moment, which I am going to be going straight after this. I am also in the Ngāti Hine leadership group for the disabilities. I am also in the advocacy group for disability as well. So in my heart, I would just love to continue with the aroha, which is love, that I give to the people with kapahaka or waiataringa, or even the pukana, or even haka, or even the maurako, which is the stick, and doing all the karakia, teaching people the karakia, teaching them to do the reo, and haere mai, welcoming them all, haere mai, to my atmosphere of my world, and also counselling and suicide. I have advertisements on the Maori television, doing my duties of the karanga lady on my chair, as well as the suicide. And you'll see them on the Freeview advertisements, and on Māori television you will see them on Sundays. I would be so glad to have this van, because now I cannot drive myself, and I have to rely on someone else to drive the van for me because my hands can't move them anymore. But you know, I have a lot of faith. Hakapono, which is faith, the sign language for hakapono, aroha, and of course tumanako, which is hope. With this, I'd like to thank you very much for viewing me. Thank you so much. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. I'm included in such a lot of voluntary groups from here to Westford and across to Whangarei. At the moment, I'm on my way to a leadership meeting, which includes for the deaf. And the other thing that I do is kohanga reo, teaching kohanga reo. I was the one that first started the kohanga reo in Dargaville in 1982, and it is still going. Apart from that, I also in the CAB, I help with the Red Cross, and I also help with kura kaupapa, and I teach people at home how to speak the Maori language. I have a lot to do with disabilities now that I'm in the chair. I have been in the chair for 4 years. I have 36 grandchildren, and I'm hands-on with my grandchildren, and that is the right reason why I need the waka. And so hopefully that this would be able to help to get my waka, because I wish to continue with all the activities that I am in, because at the moment I have to rent a van from Whangarei, which is about 68 kilometres away, and use it to wherever I go, and then it runs into expense. And so with this, the lottery board, I just hope in my heart that to show some love, that you would help me with this waka, which is banned, and that the kaupapa, which is the kaupapa you would know, and with the help and to bring home my te aroha with all the love from my heart. Thank you.
A bit more, a little bit.
Okay. At the moment, we are working on a project at the moment, and we're putting a plan together for the deaf. A plan together because there is no registered sign language for Maori. And so our leadership group is actually putting the plan in today to put through to Taurira Whiri for funding. And this is going to take place from today and tomorrow. It's actually a wānanga, it's actually a sleepover. And so that is what we're doing. So with a bit of luck, we're hoping to work hard. In fact, I believe we'll get through it. And guess what? But what's happening, we're hoping for everything to launch this year, and it's going to make history because there is no sign language in the Maori language, only the ones that we make up for when we do kapahaka and waiataringa or haka. And that's the only sign languages that we have in the Maori reo. Thank you very much. Now, one thing that we have worked on at the moment is the word marae. And we put the marae like this, because the marae means forecourt, or the forecourt, and so we speak with, at the moment the word is like that, and that's the only name that we have put through at the moment. There are many others that we are working on, like for one is, well, waka of course you would know, but there's one word that I do have in mind, and that's ear, and ear to listen inside, inner hearing, and that's rongo, instead of just hakarongo, it's rongo. Thank you. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. It is protocol that we usually introduce ourselves with our, we call it pepeha, which is in the big line of whakapapa, and we introduce with our maunga, our mountains and that. So, taku maunga, tēnā koutou, taku maunga, puhanga toro tohora, ko hokianga te moana, ko pokerata, te marae, ko te rautawa nui, ko te whare, ko o tawa, me mangatawa, me ponaki tere, ngā awa, ko ngā toki mata whaurua, te waka, ko nuku tāwhiti, te tangata, ko ngai tū, te aru, te hapu, ko ngā puhi, te iwi, ko o taua te kāinga, ko tai toke rau te rohe. Ko Kahu Heremaia Kuri, tōku ingoa, my name, tōku ingoa, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. At the moment, I am in the Manawanui individualised funding, and they have helped me such a lot because I am able to employ my staff, and it's given me independence actually, because I can put in time of my own when I can be put to bed or have breakfast or get up. There's no set time, and with the carers, they're just so wonderful, but individualised funding has actually helped me immensely because they've given me the opportunity to get out more and not have to come back and, you know, look at my time, I've got to get home, have a look, oh, I've got to go and do this, have a look, you know, and suit the carers. The carers have to suit me. I was under service provider, yeah, that's right, service provider, and everything was tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. And so that didn't give me a chance to stay at Kohanga as long as I wanted to. That didn't give me a chance to stay at all the handcraft things that I'm in, or the Red Cross. It didn't give me any of those chances. And if it was a rainy day, I could put myself around because of individualised funding. And of course, not only that, Shmuel, I have to take my hat off to Shmuel, because whenever I needed him, he was always there with help. And whenever I ring them up, you know, it's like they're right there beside me talking to me, because the staff, they're just, mwah, they're mwah, and I just love them, and that's not a word of lie either. Kia ora.